Do women feel like they should compete for a man?
Really?
No, not at all.
That's
One, you could be
surprising.
the best woman out here, be the best guac giver, all that. Like, you could be the best at everything, the best, his best, everything. And he will still go cheat on you with something less. So don't compete for that
Just a
man.
little
Why?
pussy.
Wait, I want to know. Don't compete for that man.
I got
If a man loves you.
I will.
Wait. No.
Why would I compete when I'm the prize?
What?
What?
No.
The prize in
I
what
just-
aspect? Like,
The prize in terms of you as a man
by
are 9 out of
default?
10, you're pursuing me.
You mean by default?
No, I mean by the standard of what it is. I have never dated somebody that was more valued or cherishable. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the people that I choose, they're bad picks for real. So I'm the
That
prize.
sounds like you a bad quarterback. That's what it sounds
I
like
could
to
be.
me.
I'm trying to get better. I'm working on it, okay? But
Throwing interceptions.
but
I
what
can't
I'm
give
saying-
you W's.
What I'm recruiting my
what
team.
I'm saying is this. I'm the shit. So I'm not fighting for you. I'm not playing no game for you. If you want to play the field, that's fine. We can both play the field together. And at the end of the day, when you sit down and you look at all your cards, if you decide it's not me, that's on you. That's your mistake to make. But what I'm not about to do is sit here and make a fool of myself and do this whole pick me thing for what? You see what I bring to the table in the beginning. You know how I'm giving it up. People, I'm serious. Men tell me all the time, "Oh, you're a different type of woman. You got passion.
What exactly?
You got smart.
'Cause
You said they tell you that all the time?
All the time. You got passion."
That's-
She's trying to make it seem like she's like the best thing
shit.
out here, right? So we all have things to work on, so you know. But I don't think what she understands is that if most women want like a guy of like what is it,
Six pack, 6 feet,
you
6
know,
figures.
like around that realm. Apparently, that's what all women want. So majority of the time, if she may fall into that. So if that's the type of man that you're going to be going for, that's what you desire for yourself. Guess what? You are going to have to compete because there are a lot of women who want that man.
Hold on. I've heard a quote about this. You know how they say behind every strong man is a strong woman?
Yes.
If you have more strong women, then you could become
a stronger man.
Thanos. Like, you could become Thanos.
What logic
I'm about to
is
flip
that?
the table.
No,
I'm
you
just
don't
saying.
compete over no man because it don't matter how good you are at anything, how good of a woman you are, how
Nah,
solid
bro.
your heart is, how much peace you bring him. That man will still
If he
go
don't
and do
want you,
what
if
wanna
he don't
do.
want to
Like,
commit to
that's
you
all
and do
in
what he
him.
got to do for you on his own,
So-
he's not
Nah,
going
but
to.
what if he want to do all of that but have other chicks? Like, what's...
You don't wanna
I'm not
do it
even
with me.
jacking
If
that.
you want to do that, have other chicks, that's fine, as long as I can have other men.
So if he's okay with it, then y'all could sign off.
He's
on it.
not going to be, but
I'm selfish.
yeah,
What-
but
what-
sure.
you don't meet a
But if
guy
he-
that'd
if he
be
was, I
kinda
doubt it. I
okay,
haven't
like-
yet. But if I met a guy that was like, oh yeah, cool, I'm a hoe it up, and you know, I can't actually embody what it is to really be a hoe. But you know, I'll say it back just to be on something. You're not about to run all
Yeah.
over me.
But I'm saying...
They
say-
be like, no.
Hold on. Say if you got the
No.
goods. But he got a girl and a side chick. He's not going to turn down his girl and side chick and be like, nah, I just want to be with you. He's going to say, I want to keep my girl, my side chick, and I want the good cheese.
It's no reason that I would even
what?
be dealing with a nigga
What
that
do you
had
mean
a
for what?
girl
The better-
and a
what you
side
need
chick.
for?
It's no reason
Come
that
on.
I would even be in a situation.
Come
like
on, more money makes you more valuable, right? You have more value if you have more
First
money,
of all,
right?
first
So
of
if
all,
you
I
have
mean,
more
to
women-
certain people in
First of all,
society, but
I've been.
I don't care about that.
Tay, let me have this. So
All right.
I've been in situations.
Why would I stick around and deal with a woman that does the bare bones minimum when I have bare chicks over here that are going to do X, Y, and Z, right? So by default, you will share that high value man unless you're just going for an average guy making $50,000 a year.
Go for the average. Like if it depends on what your value is, right? So if the woman values more of like money, status, all that kind of stuff,
Which 90% of women do.
guess what? You're gonna have to share, right? But if you want the guy that has like a strong family values, is a good person, has good character, integrity, you know what I mean? And he's making like an average salary, you know, and he's a good guy,
Yeah.
and he won't cheat on you. Like that might be the better option if you want a peaceful life.
I was in a full-blown relationship, and this man had a whole double life, like, for me. And I had to be like, when I finally deaded it, because the girl came out of her face, and that's how I found out. When I finally deaded it, he was still trying to be in my life. And I was like, bro, like, what do you want me for? You're not slapping. You haven't been slapping. Why do you keep calling me to just talk to me? Like, just telling me about your day. Clearly, it's something more. You feel me?
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, for what? For what? I can call somebody else. What are you still calling me for?
Have you ever liked more than one person at the same time?
Yeah.
I think so.
all right,
All the time.
so what y'all saying is that women shouldn't compete for a man.
No.
The man should compete for the woman.
Well, what I'm saying, no, I actually
I don't
feel
think
that
they should compete
nobody.
either.
should be competing at all. I feel like if I like you and you like me and we have the mindset that we're going to make something serious happen, then that's what it should be. I feel like it shouldn't be no games. It shouldn't be no competition. We
It's a
could be
little fun, though,
casual.
I'm not gonna
It could be, it could be casual. It could be a fling for a while. It could be a dating to turn it into something serious. But like in terms of like, you want me to go head to head with the other bitches that want you?
She's talking about toxic competition, whatever. Like that's a completely, don't do that, you know?
Yeah, and she's also kind of marketing herself as the fling, as the chick to do when I'm bored, right? Because she's not moving with a sense of urgency or any real direction, right? Because she's basically saying like, you know, let's kick it and do our thing, and whatever happens, happens, right? So if I'm a guy and I hear that, I mean, all right, that's cool, right? Let's, you know, casually do our thing. But at the same time, again, if she's looking for a guy that's making six figures, I am going to look for my best option, right? I'm going to look for a woman that has some sort of direction, and that's not just casually, you know, hooking up, right? Because, I mean, if you're doing that, in my head, I'm also thinking, okay, like who else is she doing it with, right? Like who else is she just having casual sex with?
Usually, most women have a list of demands that they want in a guy, right? Usually when you ask women, yo, what kind of guy you want? He usually got to be 6 feet, dark skin, make 100 pack.
Definitely got to be 6 feet and up.
Got 100 racks, got to have a
100
six pack, got to have
racks.
cars, like this, that, and the third. So if y'all want this quality of man,
I've dealt
What-
with multiple men that didn't have cars and etc.
all right, but I'm saying most women
You
want
have
these
to deal with
want
other
these
women
types.
in their life. And
Most
you have
women-
to mind your business.
But listen, most women want these types of men. So y'all don't feel like y'all got to compete for those men?
Okay.
Because all of the women want these. 90% of women want them.
Same.
10%,
No, I'm glad you
10%
said
of
that.
men.
Are
So
all
y'all don't
of
feel like
these-
y'all need to
are
compete.
all
I'm
of
glad
these
you said
women
that.
of the
In
same
this
caliber
case-
as me, though?
in that case, no. See, in that case, when you're
Right.
dealing with a man that's like up here, and you know you're
That's
not,
the man y'all want.
you're not up there.
I'm up there with him.
But if
So
he's
you got to
treating
compete
you,
for him
Nah,
because
if he's
there's other
treating you
women
like
that's
y'all
wanting
right
it.
Other women
here,
that
but
feel the
if
same
we're
way.
here, I'm
Nah,
gonna let you go.
Yeah,
We're
like
down
if
here.
you're like up here and he's
What's
trying
really
to put you up here, sometimes you just gotta mind your business and look the other way respectfully. Like he's taking care of you, he's making you happy. Just mind your business, look the other way, because there's nothing you could do about those other women. That comes down back to him. If he
But
wanted
how
to-
you even getting him if you're not even competing for him in the first place?
What do you
That's
want
a
us
guy.
Okay,
You don't
I
have to
need
do
you
much for a guy.
explain
You
what
guys are
you
sluts.
mean
I'm
by
not
that,
even
so we
gonna
can
lie.
maybe have some.
competing?
Yeah, what you want us to do? I
If
need
you
you to
see a
break
man
down.
that you
Applying
want,
pressure.
right? Yeah, apply pressure. Like you want him, you go up to him, maybe start a
You can do
conversation
that,
with him.
though.
Like
I make the fir-
flirt with
I'm
him,
with
like
making the first move.
get his attention.
That's
like
what I'm saying,
make him
though.
make him
I made the first
understand.
move recently.
Make him understand that you the one that he
it
should
was
put
like
a ring on.
halfway.
Like
That's what
It
I'm
was like
saying.
his
If
move was
he's
subtle
if you
and
already
mine was
past
like
that, okay,
direct.
we're dating now. I'm on his
Yeah.
girl,
Okay,
and he's
so that
doing
makes sense?
everything for
Yeah,
you.
no, you-
like
So I
just
feel like I
relax,
did it.
just mind your business. Just
I think
look
you
the
did,
other
in
way.
my opinion.
Mind your business.
All right,
Leave
you
your
I think
business
even
alone.
just a little bit of energy from a woman, if it's directed in a way to give a guy a hint, like I
Yeah.
feel like that's like
Exactly.
trying.
I feel like if
You're always
you're
gonna compete.
unclear on what the situation is and you don't know if I like you and I make it clear that I like you, then I made the first move.
Oh, lastly, before we leave this topic, I want to say that if men are the prize, women should be going for us more. Like
But
I
they're
would
not.
agree.
we are, we do majority of the work. We are responsible for all of the work.
Not in
I'm saying-
2022.
What
Look,
man? I ain't
like,
had a man yet that did majority of the
Everything
work.
that Eli
That's 'cause you
just
ain't competing for
listed,
him,
right? Everything that we just listed, and then all we hear, like for example, you say that, oh, I am the table, but you only provided what I'm attracted to, but you're telling me that I can't even get everything else because I gotta.
Oh, you want me to
gotta earn
state
it.
the things that I can like do?
Hell yeah,
You want me to
nigga
state the
wanna
things that I can
know.
do for you? Well, first of all, I can cook my ass off. My friend right here will tell you that. I got a college degree. I'm
Okay.
passionate. I'm an actor. I
College
published
degree
a
don't
book.
benefit me.
It don't benefit you, but it benefits
Okay,
me.
yeah. So what I
Okay.
say in a relationship, would it?
In a relationship,
Yes.
I feel like I'm somebody that's very understanding, and I feel like you can come to me with just about anything. The only thing that I'm not gonna go for is like you tell me something like you touching kids or something like that. Like you got like a real
All right, yeah,
dark,
yeah,
nasty.
great, yeah.
But I'm very much like I can take a lot of things. You can tell me a lot of things, and I'm gonna eat it.
I don't know. If I tell her I lost my job, rent's due, you know what I mean? My car note, I'm behind 3 months. Like, what is she gonna do with that information? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if coming to her or a woman in general, I don't know if that's going to benefit a guy.
I think the way she's kind of structured at first, she was like, I'm really, really good at cooking. And then she mentioned her degree, like she published a book. So like the money side of that.
Yeah.
And then she was talking about in a relationship, like I'm like understanding, good person to talk to, whatever. Right. I think.
But I don't think dudes should pour out their life story on a woman. All that stress and bills and doubt and uncertainty, like that pressure on a woman's shoulders. I don't think a dude should do that.
I'm kind of in between of that because I think it's important to be open and honest with your, like, if this is someone you plan on marrying and your lifelong, like, you know, person you want to be with, right?
Yeah.
I think it's important to be transparent and to say, like, this is the things that we're going through and we're gonna figure it out together, right? I think the man, I know there are some things that I've read that, like, the man should figure it out and then talk to the woman about it, being like, all right, this is what the problem was, but I have a plan and I figured it out. So just so you know, there's that option too. But if you want to do it on your own and you don't want to talk to your woman about it, I guess. But if you have like
as a man, you gotta come with a solution. Because if you're like, I have this problem, we're 3 months behind on our mortgage, what are we gonna do?
Oh, so we're gonna start a side hustle. We're gonna go get another part-time job.
I mean, that's for you.
We're gonna figure it out. Trust me. Trust me. We're gonna figure it out. And honestly, okay. And let's be honest here. If you have good money management skills, and you have savings and you have things like, but I mean, obviously, if emergencies happen, you have money aside to take care of those things. If you're good with your money, those things should be already planned out.
But we're looking at the majority, right? 51% and over.
Most people live like
majority of women. When you look at consumer debt and you look at school debt or just the debt in North America, it's usually from a woman. So typically speaking, not all, because I know the all police are going to come for us in the comment section, but majority of women are not good with money. You know what I mean? So from that perspective, if I come to you, right, I'm a dude working.
Okay.
I'm with a tradition or a modern woman, right? And I say, I have this problem, financial problem. I don't know what I'm going to do. You think she's going to spring into action?
It depends. So you already know her habits though, right? Before you guys, while you're dating, you already know her habits and her spending habits. Like, you know, for me, you know I'm frugal. You know that I'm very good with saving money. Like, I'm very good with saving money and, like, budgeting myself and making sure that, like, good, right? Financially. So with me, like, it may be different with somebody else. If they have a shopping addiction, and they don't know how to control their credit card and they're like just going wilding, like going on trips when they have negative balance, like, you know what I'm saying? If that's the kind of woman, don't go to her for financial advice. Even if a guy was doing that, don't go to him for financial advice.
Right.
So you have to know the person you're talking to about these things.
I'm not an airhead. A lot of men tell me that they date women that are just dumb.
Yeah,
they're dumb. They have no brains. They can't have. Yes, I'd be like, damn, like this is a regular thing.
Like that's what I'm saying. If you're saying a lot of men,
I know a lot of men who say that.
Hear me out. If you're saying a lot of men are saying that women are airheads, so how are they the prize? Like.
But that doesn't mean that there's no men that are airheads. Don't get it wrong. I'm saying that what I'm hearing lately in this day and age is that when men are talking to me, they be like, wow, you're really a breath of fresh air because the girls that I be talking to be like this, and this. I'd be like, for real? They be like, bitches don't have no passion. Bitches don't have no brains.
Bitches don't
like,
know how to change their
bitches
tire.
be for everybody. All of those things don't apply to me. So you're not about to tell me that I'm not the prize. Like, you're crazy.
No, I can see based on your personality why, like, you would believe that. But I think in, like, by and large.
You say you believe that, like,
No. I believe it, but it's just like, I think by and large, like you said, like, a lot of guys will give you that feedback on women where it feels like we're just talking like an empty wall. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm loyal. Like, did I say that?
That's a good plus. I ain't
It really is a really good point. Not Anna scratching her neck. She like, I don't know nothing about
Yo, we gonna get into this next. We gonna get into this next topic.
All right.
Anytime you're dealing with a masculine woman, it kind of puts you in this weird position, right? Because it's either you have to override her masculinity, or it kind of puts you in this kind of beta feminine role, so to speak, right? Because these types of women are used to kind of getting their way and imposing their will, so to speak, right? So let me ask you this, like, what do you think guys should go for in regards to women? Like what would that look like to you?
I feel like the ideal woman, okay, this is maybe just my opinion, but I think when you're around her, like she feels very warm and soft, and it feels loving, like her energy, like when you speak to her,
Right.
she feels very like, just like, oh my gosh, like literally like a breath of fresh air, almost like you feel like you literally feel at peace. I don't know if you guys experienced that before, but like I know I have, like around maybe other women, they're so kind and so sweet, and just like you're just like, oh my god, you're just such a nice person. Like
It kind of melts. It kind of melts the
Yeah.
stress away.
Seriously,
Especially if you're a guy working hard and you
Yeah.
come home to a submissive woman, that stress and anxiety feeling
Seriously.
would go away.
That I think is like number one to look for. Is just when you're around this person, do they really bring you like warmth to your heart? You know, like I think that's a really good indicator.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Bye, guys.